Hello ladies and gentlemen, you got Dom back again once again for the first time in like a week and a half. I had Christmas break and I went home and I didn't have any way to record, and before that it was finals, and I don't know, I just lost the desire to record just because it was really difficult to start making creative teams, just because everything that's OU is like on every team, and I don't know, I just kind of lost my passion for it. But I've had a break, I've sorted out my feelings and whatnot about the game, and I'm going to be going back into it. So let's go ahead and play with this team that I built around Tapu Koko. I like it so far. It's not the best team, but you know, it's got Marowak like it always does. It's got Scarf, Tapu Lele, Delmize, which is going to be defensive with Rapid Spin. Metagross is going to be a Lure Metagross with Thunder Punch and Hammer Arm for Skarmory and Ferrothorn. We've got a U-turn, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Roost, Life Orb, Hydreigon, and then we've got Tapu Koko with the Magnet. Just, you know, more or less standard team. So let's go ahead and jump into a battle. Alright, so this guy's using a gimmick team. I think I'm actually pretty safe to just lead with Koko here. Only problem would be is if he led with Raichu, as he leads with his Greninja, so that's perfect for me. What I'm gonna do actually is just go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt because he doesn't have a switch into it. Incineroar does want to come out, and it's not going to want to take two of those at all, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire off another one. If he does choose to go on the Guzzlord, then I'm just going to blast him with the Dazzling Gleam just to get some damage off. I'm pretty sure Heavy Slam actually does quite a lot from Guzzlord to Tapu Koko, so it'll kind of be trading, but I think it's totally worth it here. Incineroar is gone. It's kind of bulky, so it's really nice to have that thing out of the way. It pretty much put a stop to Marowak. Lele was gonna have trouble with that thing. Delmize, it was a pretty big threat to my team. I could stay in a Dazzling Gleam, but I'm not gonna do that just because I don't want to risk taking any damage that I don't need to. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch here. So he pulled a double. Volt Switching does a lot of damage to that thing, and he only has 2 more turns after this of the Electric Terrain. I can go right out into Marowak, and he cannot touch Marowak at all. Let me make sure my audio is going right, and it is good to go. And let's go ahead and get up our rocks because he can't really touch me unless he has Surf, which he might have Surf, but I don't think he would. He's got Volt Tackle, and that's really weird. Why do you have a physical Raichu? I don't think I'm that low on the ladder, am I? I haven't used this account in a while. I'm at 1304. That's not super low, but yeah, he's gonna forfeit there. Let's go ahead and grab another one. That went pretty well. And we've got another strange team. Porygon is something we definitely need to watch out for. I think his most likely lead is probably gonna be Golurk, just so he can get up his rocks and whatnot. So I'm actually gonna lead off with the Hydreigon. I did have Taunt on Hydreigon previously just so I could stop things like Vaporeon or anything that is going to really try to sit in front of me, Toxapex as well. So what I'm going to do here is just throw off a Dark Pulse. He has no switch into this thing. It's a Life Orb Dark Pulse. Mimikyu's going to get busted. And what I'm going to actually do is just U-turn out on this thing. She's got a red card. That's actually great. I can just Volt Switch and do a crap ton of damage to this man. And let's go ahead and go out into Marowak. I don't know why I just did that because he definitely has Shadow Claw. We do resist that, and I can bait him into going for the Shadow Claw here, so I'm going to go on a Hydreigon. So he does go for the Shadow Claw again. And we can just go right for a Dark Pulse again. Do some nice damage. I think what's most likely going to come out here is maybe Porygon or here comes Porygon, and I'm just gonna drop a Draco on him because I cannot afford him to we get rid of that thing immediately. If that thing had set up a conversion, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Here comes a Vaporeon, and what I'm gonna do here is just Roost off. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, and that actually knocks us out, so that leads me to believe he might be either offensive or Specs. What I'm gonna do here is bring out my Tapu Koko, and I'm gonna double in a Metagross here. Or maybe not Metagross is the right play. Let's see. Let's Dazzling Gleam just to scout for the Golurk, because he does go hard in the Golurk. Does some decent damage. He's going to get his rocks up here, and I can't really do anything to stop that, but I can go hard into Delmize and get rid of them. Oh, Phantom Force, interesting. Don't really have a good switch into this, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and go for the Power Whip. As we are defensive, so we're going to be able to take that. Use Life Orb. We get rid of this Golurk, so no rocks are going to be up on my side of the field. At this point, it wouldn't really help me to get rocks up either, so I'm just going to go for another Power Whip here. So he goes for the Nasty Plot. Interesting. Holy crap. Well, he must not have had Fur Coat. There's no way that should have done that much damage. I'm not even invested in attack, besides like the 4. And we'll just go for another power whip here. I don't think we outspeed him. No way do we. Nah, there's no way. So he goes for play rough. I guess that was probably his only move to hit me. That's still doing a lot of damage. Holy crap. And I'm just going to hit him with the anchor shot here. And he's going to go down. And I can just bring out our boy Tapu Koko. I'm in love with the Koko. And I can just fire off a Volt Switch. Knock him out. And then we can bring in our boy Metagross. And we can see how much this, just out of curiosity, how much an Electric Train boosted Thunder Punch is going to do. Plus Tough Claw. So this is going to probably just either do like 80% or knock him clean out. Goodbye. That's GG. Alright, so let's climb back up to the 1400s where we were. I guess I was testing out teams on this. Nope, actually I remember what happened was I was showing my girlfriend how to play. And she got into a bunch of battles and I had realized that I was on this account. Ugh. Let's see, what do we lead with here? I think I want to lead with Pheromosa, although Lando's probably going to be coming out as his lead. So alternatively, what we can do is lead with... I think Tapu Lele is a fine lead. Unless he leads with Heatran, but we can deal with Heatran. So Primarina is going to be his lead of choice. I don't know that Psychic knocks it out. Yeah, it probably doesn't. He's pretty bulky. He's probably just going to go right for a water type move. So let's go in Dalmai's here. So he goes into Heatran. That's not great for me, but I might live a Lava Plume. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. Will not live a Magma Storm. That is guaranteed. Holy crap. That was bad because I needed that for Landorus. But I really thought he would get up Rock Stay. That's the other thing. So I guess Lando's probably going to be his Rock Setter. I don't think it's Scarfed. So let's see. We don't really have a good option to deal with this thing now. We can go to Metagross, I guess. Hammer Arm's not going to knock him out. And I actually need to keep this. So I'll go into Marowak. I kind of made a mistake there. There's the Venus. Wait, why would you double into that? Okay. I'm gonna get my rocks up here. He's gonna go into Lando. And I'm just gonna burn this, expecting him to get his own rocks up. Yes, he does. Nice. So that thing being burnt helps me out a lot. And I can keep this for the Pheromosa as well. I can't really bring it in like I really want to anymore, but that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go into Hydreigon here. If he does go for the U-turn, good play on his part. Yes, he does. But because he's burned, that didn't really do too much to me. And he still doesn't know what set I am. I'm expecting Heatran probably to come out here, in which case I can roost off. Or just try and get some damage off. Alternatively, Primarina is a good play. In which case I'll just U-turn. But that will reveal that I'm Life Orb if I am to do that. I would like to keep this in Bluff than I am Scarfed or something like that. The only thing is I don't have a switch into this. So I'm just going to U-turn here. I'm expecting a Moonblast to come my way. If he goes for the fire move, if he goes for the ice move, Marowak's a good play. If he goes for the water move, don't really have a switch in. I could alternatively go into Metagross, I guess, to take the fairy move, but I'm just going to go into Marowak. I do have the Scarf Lele in the back just to clean up later. And what I can do now is just go right for a Shadow Bone. Luckily, we lived that. Alright, sweet. And now what we can do is bring out our Metagross and get that Mega Evolution off. That'll be really nice. And we can just go right for a Thunder Punch. I'm expecting Landorus to come out now, because we do not have a switch into that, in which case I'm going to have to sack off my Hydreigon. And we'll probably see the U-turn here. So he actually does go for the Earthquake. What I think I want to do here is just go right for the Dark Pulse. Just because I get damage off on Heatran, or Venusaur even. The chip damage is always nice. And what I can do now is just drop a Draco. If he wants to go into the Heatran, that's fine. Venusaur will stay low, or die. Beautiful. So now we don't have to worry about that thing anymore. I'm expecting Pheromosa to probably come out here. Yep. And I'm going to Roost here, because I don't really have a good switch opportunity here. Yep, he's going to go down, and he's going to get the speed boost, so I'm pretty sure he's just a standard, not Life Orb, but I don't think, he could be Banded, I guess. Tapu Lele is going to come out, and unless he's, like, no, I don't think even if Shadow Ball from a Scarf Tapu Lele will knock me out here. I'm just going to go for the Meteor Mash. He's probably going to have, he's forced into his Lander, so I'm actually just going to go for his Zen Headbutt. I'm pretty sure a Psychic Terrain Zen Headbutt with Tough Claws will be able to knock out Landers from here. Holy crap. How bulky are you? That's Tough Claws and Psychic Terrain. It did 39%. I mean, I guess he did intimidate me, but still. Good lord. I'm going to go for another one. Hopefully we don't miss. Goodbye. Alright, so I still need a lot of damage off on that Heat Ran for me to be able to pull off the sweep with Tapu Lele. If Heat Ran comes out here, I think what I'm actually going to end up doing is just... Well, I need more damage off on his Lele too. How do we play this? How do we play this? If Heat Ran comes out, I think I'm going to be forced to just go for the Hammer Arm. So he goes into his own Lele. So we're probably in range of a Shadow Ball now. So I'm just going to go for the Meteor Mash. We actually live. Do we hit? Beautiful. Tapu Lele is gone, so that makes us winning a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. There's the Pheromosa. He'll probably just U-turn here. He goes for the Ice Beam. Good play. And what I can do now is bring out my Tapu Lele and go for a Psychic. Alternatively, does Thunderbolt kill? Let me calc this. Tapu Lele. 2. Pheromosa. Blink. Thunderbolt. 74.2 to 87.6. I'll take those odds. Okay, so he's scarfed, so we just flat out lose. That's unfortunate. You can just click Poison Jab twice. Dang, he played that really well. He played that very well. We would have, I mean, we lost regardless, but he knew Heat Ran was the way not for him to, or for him not to lose, and he kept it in the back and he played that game phenomenally. That's in BGG. I thought we had that in the bag. Let's grab another one. And we get Stall. Beautiful. I think he's gonna probably end up leading with Braviary. We can't even bother with Marowak until Braviary is gone. So what I'm gonna want to do here is lead off with I think Hydreigon's fine here. Although we can't touch Chansey or Clefable, or really Mandibuzz for that matter. So Dougie's gonna be coming out here, and I can just U-turn out. That way I can get some momentum at least. Into Clefable he's gonna go. I can't bring out Metagross just yet because of the Doug Trio being there, and we don't have priority on it. Let's see. I think we can bring out Tapu Lele. I really wish I had Psyshock on it right now. We'll bring out Dhelmise actually. And I'll just go right for a Power Whip. In fact, he's probably going to double out into his Scizor from here. That's Anchor Shot. Sweet, so we get rid of Clefable early. Beautiful. That would have been a really bad play if I had, or it would have hurt me if I had gone out into Marowak there. And I'm just getting health back. Beautiful. We eat that up and go for another Anchor Shot, and this next round of Anchor Shot should knock him out. He's not going to bother protecting here, I don't think, just because if he does choose to do that, it just gives me more health in the end. So I'm not really sure how much damage Doug Trio is going to be able to do to me. I think but it'll probably still hit 2-hit KO me with the Earth Power. I mean Earthquake obviously though. What I'm going to do here is go into my I think Hydreigon. Hydreigon's pretty much useless for this match. I'm going to go for the Foul Play. And what I'll do here is go for a Draco Meteor into a U-turn. That way I can just get some damage off on Mandibuzz, and then I can U-turn on the Chansey if he does choose to do, switch that thing in. Nice. So it goes for the Roost. That was a good play on his part. And what I'll do here is just go for my own Roost. I mean, if you want to sit here and play these games, we can. I'll just flinch you down, buddy. This thing is useless to me. So he's gonna go for taunt. Good play. And will you turn out into Tapu Koko, I guess. We don't take that foul play as well as I'd like us to. I'm just gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam here in case he does go into the Doug Trios. He goes into Chansey. And now I'm gonna have to go hard into probably Marowak. So he gets his rocks up. Fair play on his part. I'm gonna get my own rocks up just so that if he does have to, he chooses to defog away, then I'll be able to keep my rocks up. And I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp right here. I'm expecting a foul play, and I probably don't even take a foul play well. I'll just sack off our Dragon here. Parting shot, interesting. Into the Scizor he goes, and we will just go for a Dark Pulse. He goes for the Bullet Punch. That is fine. He probably has knockoff, so I'm not gonna go hard on a Marowak here. Maybe Tapu Lele is the play here. I really wish I had a way to trap this thing. I'm pretty sure that I can just Thunderbolt here, or Volt Switch, I guess. And the Delmise and sack that thing off. So he goes for Roost. And we're probably within range of a Bullet Punch now, unfortunately. There's the Chansey, and now we'll just Volt Switch on his Soft Boiled into Metagross. And go for a Meteor Mash here. Hopefully he doesn't have the Thunderbolt. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have what am I trying to say? Hopefully he does not have Thunder Wave. There we go. That actually did a lot. Wow. And he's probably just gonna Parting Shot. I really need to keep Tapu Koko alive. This thing is so good for me. I think Lele is the most useless thing for me right now, in fact. There's the foul play. Gets a crit. I think Moonblast is just my best course of action here. Probably my only course of action. Chansey should be his play every single time. But in case he wants to be that guy, because the way I see it, there's no point going for Moonblast because it's going to do negligible damage to Chansey anyway. So I'm just going to hit him Power Fire in case he decides to go into Scizor. So he does go hard into Chansey. We can go into Marowak from here probably. I'm going to go hard into Metagross again. There's the Toxic, and I'm going to go for another Meteor Mash. And this should take out the Alolan Persian. Out comes Scizor. And let's see, what do we do here? He shouldn't really be able to do much to me, that's the thing. Let's Hammer Arm here. So he's gonna Bug Bite. Okay. And we're probably still faster than this in all honesty. Now bring out Tapu Lele again. And he's gonna go into... I'll just click it in Power Fire. I still can't risk not doing that. And I'll go into Metagross because it's the play I've made every single time. On the Soft Boiled. Scizor is still really low. If I can get an attack boost, that'll be really nice here. And the Mana Buzz he goes, and we miss, of course. On his foul play. That sucks, man. That really sucks. And we're definitely going to go down to a Bullet Punch from this range. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. Mana Bus is gonna go down. But that means I can spam Psychic with that, not that it's gonna matter. We'll Volt Switch here. And a Marowak. Can't even touch this thing, unfortunately. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. Man, this is a bad day for Alive, man. Welcome back. So he actually goes in a Sizzler. Who is calling me? And let's see. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to just go for the Flare Blitz now. We have no way to beat Chansey though, unfortunately. There's the Dugtrio. There's the Pursuit. Man, I wish I had Side Shock on this thing right now. I'm going to Tapu Lele and fire off Psychic. And now he can just spam Soft Boiled. Even with a crit, I would have had to get 2 crits. He does get the Spadef drop though, so there's that. Can I get another Spadef drop? Does he have no offensive moves? Come on, give me the Spadef drops, please. Yep, there's a Seismic Toss. We'll T-Bolt here, and we're definitely going down to the next one. Like, he's just being a douche at this point. There's no reason to do that. And, let's see what kind of time we're at. We're at 21 minutes. Yeah, we'll call that Alive. So, team didn't really work out how I wanted it to, but it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be bringing you more League content very, very soon, so look out for that. And I'll be uploading, if not daily, every other day again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, please leave a like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for you know, just your continued support and everything, as well as the Pokemon Moon giveaway. The Enkidio man won the Pokemon Moon copy, so we'll work that out with you over Discord or whatever, and we'll get that to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.